Hello, everybody! As promised, we are back today to discuss a little bit more in depth the video that we released yesterday, which is called Night of a Thousand Stars. And this is, in fact, the latest release that we've done and the last release off our Winter Legends album that we released last year. So we are going to take you away with that, Katya.
Well, I hope you had a chance to watch it and got excited about it and have a lot of questions about it. So here we are to answer some of them. Take it away, Erin.
So I'm going to start by leading us in. If you haven't seen or heard anything of our Winter Legends album, it is actually a concept album that we made based on a story. So we've never done this before. The whole album is completely original. Every song we wrote, along with some co-writers, but we wrote the story, we wrote the songs, and I'm gonna read you the story of Winter Legends, because this song, A Night of a Thousand Stars, is actually the celebration, the final wrap-up. So here's the story, the lead up to this. From a far-off land of human dwellers, a traveler ventured to a realm where few have dared to go. A land ruled by the Snow Queen and stewarded by her daughter, Lumina. The Winter Solstice has returned. Magic and power are at their magnitude in this winter citadel. The traveler reflecting on this new land happens upon Lumina singing with the winter sprites. Remaining stealth, the traveler is mesmerized. A celebration of Winter Solstice ensues and all are invited, even the newcomer, if only to keep a closer eye on him. Upon meeting, Lumina is struck by the traveler's unpredictable and wild nature. Seeking counsel with the Lady of Lorien, Lumina reveals her heart. Lumina and the traveler meet again and confess their desires. The Snow Queen, watching, amasses a fierce winter storm, swearing to protect her daughter at all costs. Alone, the traveler fears that the past deeds will stain Lumina's purity. Lumina, knowing her fate, kisses the traveler and immediately begins to melt away. For Lumina is made of snow, embodying the winter spirit itself. Utterly shattered, the Snow Queen laments the loss of her only child. The traveler, unwilling to accept this loss, urges the Snow Queen to use her magic to rewrite history and bring Lumina back to life. The Snow Queen joins forces with the traveler, and through divine alliance, Lumina miraculously resurrects into form. Now capable of feeling the full breadth of human emotion, Lumina embraces both her mother and the traveler. The Snow Queen rejoices, and all celebrate Lumina's revival under a night of 1,000 stars. Yay! That's the story. So we are so excited to finally release the final song. I hope you guys have had a chance to watch the video. Now we're going to talk a little bit more.
When we came up with the idea to do our album, Winter Legends, we knew right away that would be the best thing is to create a video for each song. It was very ambitious, but thanks to Factor Grant of Canada, that made it possible. And we, in fact, did create a lot of videos. Some of them were lyric videos, some were full music videos. And at that point, we had 2 videos left. So we had Night of a Thousand Stars and the opening of the whole album, Winter Symphony. So because we're approaching the New Year's, we thought Night of a Thousand Stars would be a great finale to our album as to the new, or to the old 2023 year, and what brings us to the next year. So this video is not, as Erin was mentioning, or Anna was mentioning, that what you used to see from us before, very lyrical, ethereal, slow-mo. This one is not. This one is very much fast-paced, a lot of flying shots, split screen, and because I got, after the presenting the videos, we got a lot of comments from the people that saying that they really loved behind the scenes. And what it shows a nitty-gritty process of real people, real 3 singers that have other things, not just singing in their life, to do the job very well and to take it seriously and what goes into this process. So right away, I thought that would be amazing to have this video kind of a double meaning. So Night of 1,000 Stars, ending of a show as it was originally, and also 1,000 moments from creating this album on the way of a journey of the people that participated and brought that to life, like in our story. And I realized that I have to do a lot of behind the scenes. And therefore, I have to give a special shout out right from the get-go to the behind the scenes team, because of course you will see them on the camera, you will see them in the video, and they made, I guess they brought that more of a, the real life, real funk and energy into the video, which was amazing. And of course you will see our amazing designer Elina hanging the curtains, doing all the things, making sure that our hair, lovely hair, is very nice. And, Anna will talk a little bit more in details about each individual. But back to the video editing. So yeah, in the end, I was able to use behind the scenes of the footage from each video that was shot and combine them in a very fast pace that will suit the music. This is the song that really, I think, fits the finale, the ending of the show. And therefore, I thought it would be lovely to include some shots from a live performance. So you see us performing Night of 1,000 Stars on a grand stage.
So Katya did this incredible job of editing, and you're going to see, wow, so many things from across the whole span of the album. So one of the first things that stands out when I watch it is always seeing Anna in the blue makeup, because that was a big standout. And that was the first release we did of this album, actually, which was of a song called Lorien. And you don't see me, but I'm in the Galadriel. I'm the Galadriel avatar in that one.
I was thinking to include that one, but I guess I ran out of space.
I went blonde that day. Go and check that footage. That's a whole other thing. But yes, and we also see Anna in the beautiful winter spirits. And you see that throughout the video where she's getting the silver all around, and she's filming behind the scenes in this gorgeous woolen gown. It was just, I mean, the costumes were next level. Anna will talk more about that in a minute. You see me in the behind the scenes for Illuminate, which is my solo, where I'm in full kind of traveler garb. It's kind of like criminal, kind of like explorer, kind of like New World, it's kind of this mishmash of a whole bunch of things. But I love the look, very cool. And Katya is our Snow Queen, of course. So you're going to see her preparing for her Silver Storm and Winter Thunder. That was her solo. And she's got the curtains, and you're going to see the curtains. And so when you watch all of these individual songs, you will see, and the videos, you'll see how it was made in the actual studio. So it's kind of cool. And then at the end, you're going to see some snippets of Wild and Free. So she's included bits and pieces from everything in the album, and it's just, it's really cool. It's really cool to see the whole span of the work.
Yeah, and just, going off of what Erin was saying there about the costumes. So we had an incredible team of very, very creative, artistic, talented, dedicated people working around the clock with us. Because of course, these things it's not just like you show up on the day of the shoot and go, right? It's months of prep in advance, putting together storyboards, putting together designs, and all of these costumes were designed by Elina of Eco Couture. And she is an incredibly talented woman and worked tirelessly with us. And all of the tiny little, you won't get to see those details on video, which is a shame. But if you should go back and watch these videos just so that you can get an idea of these costumes. And up close, they're amazing. Incredible.
She's designed for Celine Dion, guys.
Yeah, she's truly a unique powerhouse designer, and you should check her stuff out as well. Anyway, so she worked with us tirelessly on designing, on putting together, on having to redo things in the moment. This didn't work, didn't look quite the same on camera. So anyway,
just a note on that before we move away from that, her designs, guys, are all sustainable. So they're like eco-friendly. She has a design studio called Eco Couture. Like, it's very, very nice stuff.
We will link her. We will make sure she's linked.
And therefore, even in the beginning of the video, you will see a little snippet that I put of her taking a bow on stage.
Yes,
we thought
that's right. So that's right.
We thought that she definitely deserved a separate,
Well, and for a concept album, the characters are, there's the three of us, but then there's the costumes, and the costumes were kind of like, they were characters. They were a big part of it, right?
Totally.
So they definitely deserved, applause for her
avatar status.
Yeah, we're super, super grateful, and honestly, she did all of them, which is crazy. She did right start to finish, right through Lorianne,
totally,
all of them.
Yeah.
Then we have our makeup and hair, which again, if you go back and look at these videos, is crazy.
Yes.
And we, the three of us put our heads together, and we're pretty creative beings, and we came up with some really kooky ideas. And these ladies of Flawless Design, they really they just dug in and they went with it, and they were so excited to just try anything. And some things worked, some things didn't. And again, so there was revisions. Erin was talking about that blue makeup that I was using. It was phenomenal. Like, this makeup was so cool. But it didn't fit for one particular thing. So there was this whole revision thing. But we have that blue makeup, and there's a cool shot from Lillian Liu. Asya Akhoundov took the picture, and then Lillian Liu, she did this cool design of me with this flying owl. And anyway, so if you go back and review everything, you'll see it all. But so Flawless by Design, incredible makeup. We had Asya Akhoundov, which is one of our the beings that we've worked most closely with through our entire time together as ViVA Trio, and she's just a light. And she has AA studios, photography studios, and she's done everything right the way along for us in terms of our photography. And we can't thank her enough, and we can't praise her enough. Yeah. Then we have Keenan Posh, our lovely gents from Keenan Posh Photography and Videography, and they worked around the clock to catch all of that awesome footage that we've got there that Katya has highlighted in this video and all the previous videos. So we thank you, Keenan Posh. You guys are awesome and so fun to work with. Yes. Who else? We have, Lillian Liu. She's a wonderful artist out of Vancouver, BC. And she did a whole series of these very fantastical pictures and designs for us that Asya shot. And then she took them and she turned them into these like fairy tale, wonderful shots. So Katya had one where she was like riding on a polar bear. And I had one with the owl that I mentioned in the blue makeup. And then Erin had one where she was posing with the wolf. And anyway, very cool. So make sure they're all on our Instagram as well. So you should check them out there. But so we are beyond blessed to have a really wonderful team. And of course, everybody else that Katya mentioned that was hands-on in all of these shoots.
And we have to also mention a few other things. So we also have to mention, and I'm not sure which one of you ladies wants to take this, but we also have to mention who was on the track.
Yes.
So who helped us to make the track itself?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, the music itself. That's a whole other thing.
Yeah. I mean, Dima Graziani. Well, we mentioned this name many times. Yeah, he's a delight to work, extremely professional, very, very creative, blessed artist. And he actually co-produced the track. So from the beginning till the end, we worked with him. Aslan Gotov also participated. He produced other tracks and helped us arrange tracks like Lorianne. And he arranged the string section for this track.
He was also, Solstice Jig as well, right? Which was really cool and different. Yeah.
Talking about
his
Solstice.
voice was on there.
Yes, that's right. I wish maybe Dima will sing soon too, because a lot of producers and arrangers they always hum something, and and he definitely wanted to participate as a singer, which was incredible.
Okay, guys, so if you haven't seen the video yet already, go and check out our music video on YouTube, A Night of 1,000 Stars, ViVA Trio, and we hope you'll check out our Winter Legends album. It's available now. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. There it is. You can still get the old school CD version on our website, vivatrio.com. And we are so thankful that you've joined us, and we wish you all amazing winter holiday. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you. Happy solstice, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. Love you guys.
And absolutely, you will see our next release in January. That will be the last one for this Winter Legends, Winter Symphony. But till then, have a great time, enjoy the holidays, and we always love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.